I was impressed by the quality of each of the four individuals who presented their views. I thought they did very clearly. The moderator was outstanding. He kept them on time. He interrupted them when they did that. I thought each of them presented very clear ideas. Despite what was reported in your paper and the other paper on CBC, I was disappointed in Harper. Harper is very controlled. He did not look at the other three contenders. Total disdain for them as his disdain for the people in Canada. The main idea is that it's his way, and if he doesn't like it, then he'll stop it. So he just ignored them, and I think that was most unfortunate. But I thought good points were made. I think the impact, if that's what you're asking, will be minimal. The only impact may be, hopefully, a clarification of the major issues. The big one, like healthcare, is not being addressed. And what I hope the province does is get people out to vote and have pictures of Egypt and Libya and all these places where they want to vote. And here in Canada, we're reluctant to vote because we're too bored with it. And yet it's crucial. It's so important. And the province has to lead the way. Get out and vote. That's what the province has to do. Okay.
There were several times I would have liked to have smacked them all.
And why is that?
Oh, they were just being ridiculous. They just were saying the same thing over and over again. And we didn't hear anything new. And I don't think it changed anybody's mind. Instead of having an election, in fact, they should have just sent out a letter to everybody and said, okay, just mail in your ballot or vote online, what you're going to do, because it doesn't change anybody's mind, the election.
I thought it was pretty lackluster. I thought that Ignacio just came across as being a real milquetoast. I thought that Leighton made much more significant points against Harper. Harper just came across as such a smoothie. I felt like he'd been given voice coaching or something. It seemed like his voice, they told him to speak about, I don't know, an octave lower than what he usually does or something. I don't know. To me, it almost didn't matter what he said, just even the tone of the voice he used. I wouldn't, even if I didn't know who he was, I wouldn't trust him for a second just from the voice that he used. So, I don't know. I mean, it was pretty lackluster. That's about all I can say about it.
Okay.
So I found it absolutely unconscionable that Elizabeth May was not allowed to participate in the debate last night. She was allowed to in the last one, and I personally think it's because she's so smart and she's so articulate that she's actually scares them. That's what I think. They're too afraid. They don't want a smart, intelligent